Alright, since the stapler won't cooperate, we'll work with one target and we'll talk about double taps. I don't like the term double tap, nor do I like the term controlled pair, but when you say double tap and you use the word double tap, a lot of people think that it means you point the gun at the center of the target and pull the trigger as fast as you can. In reality, it's simply two well-aimed shots with very little time in between. And it's just like a regular shot. You see the sight every time. So let me show you where those were so you can see. And then I'll zoom in so you can see it on the video too. Right there. Okay. So what happens is, when you fire the two shots, you see the sight. Let's break down the process as it happens. So you've got your first sight picture, and you break the shot. As the gun recoils, you want to track the front sight. As you're tracking the front sight, you release the trigger, allow the gun to come back down on target. If you don't force it, that's why it's important to have a neutral grip and stance. If you don't force it, the gun has a tendency to want to come back to where it started. So if you allow it to do so, it will come back, and that will allow you to shoot. Now the key is that you can't exert any influence on it any other way. You've got to let it come back to where it is. So going back to the process, as you fire the shot, you track the sight, release the trigger, take the slack out of the trigger so that when the sight stops where it started, the last thing or the only thing left to do is press the trigger. So let's take a look at it again. So let's review. A double tap is really two well-aimed shots with very little time in between them. Remember, allow the gun to recoil and it will come back to where it started. While it's recoiling, release the trigger, track the sight, prep the trigger so that when the gun stops, the only thing left to do is break the shot. That's how you do a double tap.